Hey guys, so I thought I'd answer some questions. If you guys hear noise in the background, it's the kids playing. I am babysitting my friend's son. So yeah, they're playing in the backyard. Sorry about this glare back here. I don't know if I should make myself darker and make that pop back there, but yeah. So it's nice out here today. It's like I would say it's like 80 something degrees. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Go over there. Go under there with Josiah. Okay, so I got my pizza, my Papa Murphy's pizza. I like pepperoni. So this is like the New York style pepperoni. Okay. So yeah, hopefully I don't get interrupted. But we're gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a pizza mukbang or mukbang. So first question by Miss Kaylee2 from Instagram. She asks, is Dakota getting her own room someday? Yes, she is getting her own room soon. Right now I am living with my mom, so it's helping me out financially since, you know, I am part-time. I work part-time, so I don't get that many hours. I only get 2 days a week, and the rest of the time I'm here with Dakota. So yes, I would love for her to get her own room very, very, very soon. So I just want to see how everything plays out. It's either I want to generate income from YouTube, to be honest, or I want to, you know, Dakota to go to kindergarten. That way she can be in school full time without me having to pay for like childcare. Because one of the things, actually I'm going to answer it in the next question. So this brings me to the next question by Jasenia Pantoja. I also have her as an Instagram friend, and she's also one of my faithful subscribers. I love her so much. So shout out to Jasenia. But her question was, how is it being a stay-at-home mom, and how do I budget part-time? So it's been nice being a stay-at-home mom. Ultimately, that is one of my goals, is to be a stay-at-home mom. I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, the way everything happened, I never planned for me to be a single mom, you know? Yeah, it's a lot harder being a stay-at-home mom because it's just me. No one's helping me. It's just me. I don't really have anybody to watch Dakota when I want to go to the store or the gym, or if I don't want to, you know, take her with me. So, you know, it definitely is harder, but it's very rewarding because that is my ultimate goal, to be a stay-at-home mom. Thank God that Dakota is in school for 3 hours because I can have, you know, 3 hours of me time, 3 hours of gym, which by the way goes by so fast, but I'm just grateful for the time. So, yeah, it's definitely harder. It's harder financially because, you know, I'm working in retail and I'm only working 2 days a week. Yeah, I'm only working 2 days a week, so it's like 4 times, you know, bi-weekly I get paid, so it's not that much, honestly.
Hey girls, so I totally forgot to answer this. Your second part of your question was, how do I budget part-time? Sorry, I was just blabbing at the mouth, and sometimes I just totally lose my thought. But yeah, I budget part-time by buying only things that Dakota needs, like clothes for the season. You know, I buy things for us at consignment stores. Consignment stores have been helping a lot because I can find really good deals, and the clothes are like name brand. And I mainly shop for her at Once Upon a Child, which is like gently used clothes, so that really helps. And also not buying any toys. I cannot give in with buying toys. You guys been seeing that I've been buying Dakota like the little surprise toys. Those are like only like $1.99, so I can afford those. But as far as bigger toys, she's gonna have to wait for Christmas, which I really spoil her, or her birthday. So yeah, that's how I budget. You know, and also by like saving money in the pot just so I can, you know, save up and get my own place. But that's going to be coming in the works a little bit later.
And I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's so it's I want to say Booya, like Buya, Hisna, Hsnna. And she asked me what is my net worth, so it just kind of ties into financially. I don't want to say what my YouTube is at right now, what it is, my net worth is right now. I think that's what you mean, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that I'm able to monetize my videos, but I'm not at the point where I'm getting paid just yet, if that makes sense. So I'm almost there where I'm gonna be getting paid for doing YouTube videos, which is why I want to be a stay-at-home mom. You know, I want to make enough to where I can provide for Dakota, I can move into my own place, and you know, I can just start from there, start from scratch. You want some pizza? I have Josiah with me. Say hi. Dakota bounced on us. She's in there with my mom. My mom just got home from work, but he's like, can I have some pizza? You haven't been eating that pizza. But yeah, really good questions. Here's Dakota. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This next question is by Amy Richmond from YouTube, and she asks, what are my favorite places to buy clothes for Dakota? And I would say Old Navy and Target, definitely.
Tomorrow.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So it's the next day. I decided to give you guys a chance to post more questions, and I thought I would answer them today. I have to pick up Dakota in about like 30 minutes, so I thought I would sit here and answer some questions and you know, keep the ball rolling. So I actually didn't reach 20 questions, which is why I'm gonna just put them in the vlog, because I think it's only fair to still answer the questions that you guys had already posted. So this question is for Drea .lovely with 2 Y's at the end. This is my my friend from high school, one of my best friends from high school. She goes by the name Andrea. She goes, hey girl. She goes, in the future, do you see yourself having more kids? As of right now, no, I don't see myself having any more kids, just because I know it's like hard work. I'm just enjoying watching Dakota, you know, grow up, and, you know, me being a first-time mommy. So yeah, I would say no. I think I would adopt before I actually have a kid of my own, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Hey girl, don't be a stranger. This one is by fcook24 from YouTube. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? Do you guys plan on moving in together? And do you guys want any kids together? So for the first question, how long have we been together? Me and Dre, we've been together for a year. I'm just going to be honest, we have been off and on for a year. I will probably talk about that in another video. Yeah, we'll address it. Me and him will address it together. So yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But to answer your question, we've been together for a year. Do you guys plan on moving in together? Yes, that was one of our talks, but we still have things to work on in our relationship before we can actually move in together. But yeah, we have talked about moving in together. Dre is really good with Dakota. You know, I can see myself moving in with him and us being a team and things like that. So yeah, I can see us moving in together in the future, and we have talked about it. And do you guys want any kids together? So yeah, we've talked about that also, and the answer to that is no. I think I've already answered it in another video, but no, we don't plan on having any kids together because I don't want any kids. He is fine with not having any more kids because he already has daughters. He has 3 daughters, so yeah, and I can just imagine us trying again and having another daughter. I think in the future he wants a boy, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes, how our relationship goes. Like I said, we would probably adopt and, you know, maybe adopt a little boy, but yeah, we don't plan on having any kids in the future. This one is by a winning combination. She is one of my loyal subscribers, so shout out to you as well. She asks, what's your most embarrassing memory from high school? Let's see, what's my most embarrassing? I went to 2 high schools, by the way, so
Eventually.
let's see, what's my most embarrassing moment from high school? Okay, so I can't really think too much off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that I have a lot. I would say, I remember I was going to this one high school, and this is, I actually asked my mom to pull me out of this high school just because of like the history of it, and it was in like a bad area. But I would say maybe one of my most embarrassing moments would be when I remember there was this girl, and she was like one of those girls that she would just like talk, and you know, she was all about, she had so much mouth on her, so she was just all about talking, and she'd talk crap to people. And there was this one day, like, I was one of those kids where I was like, I wasn't popular, but I was cool with everybody. Like, no one ever bullied me. Like, I was just pretty much cool with everybody. But this particular girl, we had the same shoes on. We were both like pretty much fortunate. I was pretty much fortunate growing up. You know, I was pretty much spoiled by my mom. So you know, each paycheck my mom would, you know, buy me new shoes and, you know, new clothes. And I would always, like, I used to wear, like, Nikes and Jordans and things like that. So I would always have, like, almost all of the latest, like, shoes. So we both had these Nikes on. I can remember what kind they were. We both had 2 pairs of shoes alike, right? So I wore these 1 pairs of shoes. They were, I believe they were all black Nikes, like Nike Air Forces. And they had like green stitching where the Nike sign was, right? So that's 1 pair that we had alike. Then we had another pair that were navy and brown. I don't know why I would actually wear those combination of colors, but yeah, they were navy and brown. I wore those ones one day. And I remember she was with a group of her friends, and I was with my friends. I know, Andrea, you're going to be watching this video. I don't know if I was with you that day, because I told you guys that Andrea used to be my best friend in high school. So, I don't know if I was with her this day, or I don't know if you can recall this day, but I remember walking into the cafeteria, I believe, and she was like, she made a big old scene, this girl. She was like, oh my gosh, she's like, this has my shoes on again. And I was just like, what? Like, I didn't know we weren't allowed to wear the same shoes. So, and it's not like I call you and I'm like, hey girl, like, what shoes you gonna be wearing today? Or it's not like I'm scoping you out and like, oh, you wore those shoes before, let me go out and let me go to the mall and buy those shoes. No, it wasn't like that. But it was more of like a hype thing for her. Like, she had her girls with her. She was one of those loudmouth girls, and she's just one of those girls that they talk a lot, and they get pride off of talking about people, and you know, and it just kind of hypes them up. So in my mind, me being the shy person that I am, I thought she, you know, in my mind I'm thinking, okay, this girl, now I'm gonna have a problem with her, she wants to fight me. And, you know, my mind was just going crazy because I'm not a fighter at all. And I've never even been into like an altercation or a fight. I've probably been into one fist fight in my entire life. But I've never been into any fights, got into any trouble or anything like that. So when she was going off like that, in my mind, I thought, you know, she wants to fight. Okay, now this girl is going to fight me, whatever. So that was the end of that. But I remember I went home to my mom. I was just so devastated. I told my mom, I was like, this girl's probably going to fight me the next day, whatever. Just being like super dramatic. So my mom is the type that my mom doesn't play around with that type of stuff. My mom, she will be quick to fight somebody in a quickness. So she drove me to school extra early, and she told my auntie to come up to the school too. And in my mind, I was ready. I was prepared to fight this girl. I was ready to get suspended from school because I didn't even want to go to that school anymore. I was just so like scared. So my mom drove me to school early, and I was waiting at the gates for this girl, and I was literally gonna be like, okay, you know, like that SpongeBob episode where I'll try to insert it in.
I'm gonna kick your butt twice as hard.
Please, Patrick. I'm so scared. It feels like I'm gonna throw up.
Well, let me get going. He's gotta go back to school soon. He says he's gotta kick somebody's butt.
That's how I was. I felt like I was SpongeBob. So I was just waiting for her to come to school. I was like, I just want to get it over with. I just want to fight her. I don't care if I get suspended from the school. I'm just going to go to a different school. My mom even like egged it on, which I know is like, looking back at it, it's the wrong thing to do. But my mom was just like, okay, you're going to fight her. You're going to get it over with. So I was like, okay, I'm waiting for her. She never showed up. And in my mind, I feel like that was one of my embarrassing moments in high school because I was just overreacting. And I just know, like, I know damn well that I'm not a fighter at all. And I probably would have got my by the girl. But I don't know. You never know. You never know. It's always, people always would say it's usually the quiet people that know how to fight. But I don't know how I would have been in that situation, honestly. I think it would have been embarrassing. I would think it would have been pretty funny. Not funny as a sense to people getting hurt, but I think I was overreacting. So looking back at it, it was kind of like an embarrassing moment because she never even showed up to school that day, and I don't even think she was really worried about me. I think she just wanted to have her moment, and she wanted to embarrass me, and she did a damn good job of doing it, but I think she just wanted, her little hype people in the back of her, and she just wanted to kind of, like I said, those people, they thrive off of, calling people out, embarrassing them, and, they like to pick the quiet people, like me. So I'm pretty sure she would have never have done it to, like, someone, she would have never stooped to another girl's level like her own. So, and she goes, what's a baby name you love but would never use? I'm just gonna say there was a couple of names that I started to name. Dakota, I like the names, and I would say I would never use them again because I don't plan on having any more kids, but I like the name Callie. I don't know why. I always go for like the hippie kind of names. I like the name. That's why I like Dakota too. It just sounds kind of like hippie to me, but I like the name Callie. I like the name Hannah. I don't know why sometimes I look at Dakota and I'm just like, hey Hannah. I don't know why I do that. It reminds me of John and Kate plus 8 when they had their show when they were together, and then one of their little girls' name was Hannah. She was so cute. For a boy, I think if Dakota was a boy, I was going to name him Aiden. Name her Aiden if she was a boy, or I like the name Dawson. So I always said that if I had a boy, I would want to stick with the D names, and I like Dawson. Dawson is from a movie. I forget which love movie it's from, but I don't know. Ever since I heard the word Dawson, I just fell in love with that name. But yeah, those are the baby names that I love, but unfortunately won't be using because I'm not going to be having any more kids. She also asks, this is still from a Winning Combination, she says, what made you start YouTube? So I wanted to start YouTube. I've always wanted to start YouTube. I grew up watching Jess Fam and Brittany and Baby, and I was always inspired, you know, before I had Dakota. I'm mad at myself for not recording and, you know, starting when Dakota was, you know, a baby, or even when I was like pregnant, like recording, like my baby bumps and like the steps and stuff like that. But I always admired them. And, you know, Jess fam, it's so funny, we've never met. I would love to meet her, but she lives in Modesto. So she's in Modesto, not too far from Sacramento. I would say it's like maybe an hour away. And every time I'm watching her vlog, she's always going to the Sacramento Zoo with her kids, so I always miss her there. But like, hopefully one day we can collab and work together. Like, she has thousands and thousands of subscribers, but hopefully me and her would meet one day. And yeah, so those people inspire me to start YouTube. So I was just like, I do the same things as these girls do. I'm always making fun and cute breakfasts for Dakota. We're always doing like fun arts and crafts and projects. And I'm like, why not record it? And, you know, just for my memory, so I can look back at it, because recently I've watched a Christmas video and it warmed my heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's like almost about to be that season again, even though it's fall. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I watched like a Halloween season. Excuse me. And I've watched like a Halloween video, not season, of me taking Dakota trick-or-treating, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyways, my eyes are like watering. I'm like coughing. I'm dying over here. But yeah, and I was looking at a Halloween video too, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like she was like walking, and I was like, she was just so much smaller than what she is now. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm already like planning like Halloween costumes and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's just like memories. I love looking back at it. I'm just like, why not, you know, do it to record, and like, sure, I can make money off of it, so that would help me a lot too. So, you know, I love doing YouTube, whether it's about the money or not. I really genuinely love like getting in front of the camera. You wouldn't think I would be that type of person, because I, like I said, back in high school, I was like a really, really shy person, and I didn't start finding myself until like when I got out of high school, which was crazy. But I really love being in front of the camera. Dakota loves being in front of the camera. Like yesterday when I was like recording questions outside, like she was getting mad because she couldn't be in front of the camera. Like she didn't even want to go play. She had Josiah, but I was just trying to answer the questions without a bunch of like distractions and things going on. So I was trying to get her to play with her friend too, because he, you know, he came over. So yeah, but I know that was a long answer to that, but yeah, that's the reason why I started YouTube. And then this last question is by T-E-E from YouTube. What do each of your tattoos mean? Okay, so I want to do a video. I tried to, okay, someone asked me that before. I can't remember which subscriber, but they wanted me to do a video on all my tattoos. And I did one, and the quality was horrible. Like, you couldn't even see my tattoos. When I was like pointing them out, it just looked kind of like blurry a little bit. So I do plan on doing another video. Worst case scenario, if it comes out like the same, like the quality, I'm gonna have Dre like take pictures of my tattoos so I can insert clearer pictures to show you guys. So I will be doing a video on that soon, but I don't know, I'll just point out some very obvious tattoos so I don't have to do a whole video on them. But this is my heart tattoo. This is one that you guys see probably most of the time. So it's a heart, and it has a key, it has a keyhole, and it has the wings. So this is just kind of like the key to my heart. Like, I am such a hopeless romantic, it's not even funny. But I just believe in, you know, happily ever afters, and, you know, I'm still gonna keep believing in that until I die, because I believe in, you know, love. So, yeah, that's why I got it. I think that is the biggest thing that we all need in this world is love. Whether to love each other or, you know, love our significant other. So that's what I got, that key to my heart. Crazy, because people always say, well, your heart's not in the middle of your chest. I know it's not in the middle of my chest. I just thought it would be a nice, really nice chest piece. So, yeah. Let's see. I will show you guys another one. Let's see which one. Okay, I'll show you this Nightmare Before Christmas one. I got this right here because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love Jack and Sally. My favorite holiday is Halloween. I would say Halloween first and then Christmas, and that's the reason why I love this movie. Like, I even work at a Halloween store. If you guys didn't know that, that's my part-time job. I work retail, so I am one of the assistant managers at a Halloween store. I won't say which one, but just for security purposes and stuff. But yeah, so this is my Jack and Sally, and then I'll show one more. Let's see. I will show you. I'll show you my leopard print because I know sometimes you guys see that too. So I got this leopard print, and a lot of my tattoos, they don't really have like too much meaning to them, like, but I just got it because I thought it was cute. The guy who did it, he did a really good job, but it goes all the way up here, and it goes like to my back, like that. I just thought that was really cute. I was into leopard print a lot back then, and I still, you know, kind of am, but yeah, just thought it was cute. Didn't really have too much meaning. I just thought that would be a perfect place to put that right there, and he did an awesome job doing it. Yeah, so that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for the ones that sent in their questions, and you know, if I missed any of you guys, please let me know. I can do your question in another vlog. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sending those in, and yeah, I just can't wait to continue to grow all of my subscribers, and I love you guys so much for watching. So don't think that because you didn't put a question in, like, you know, that I'm gonna feel some type of way. I don't. I appreciate the ones that did send the questions too, though, but I appreciate the ones that continue to support me and the ones that are viewing me right now. So thank you guys so much. Bye, guys.